Oh, Nick, take this. Nick, look. They have the fish under, you know? She put the fish under.
Oh, but they could smell it.
Yeah. No, no.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome here today to the new Seven Seas Panorama.
We hope you have a lot of fun up here today, as well as learn a few things about Brookfield Zoo's 4 Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. Now, we're going to be doing this both in and out of the water, so you need to be ready for anything. But right now, help us welcome the 4 stars of our show, Angie, Nemo, Stormy, and Whitney. Something that you like. They have ears, they can hear all that noise as they're back in the center doing some flipper waves right there. And we're into some tail dancing. Tail dancing may look easy, but keep in mind that the dolphins here all weigh around 400 pounds. And as they rise up out of the water, they lose the advantage of the water's buoyancy. So this means that they're producing over 400 pounds of pushing power, but they're only using their rear tail muscles to do this. So they're actually producing over 400 pounds of pushing power with a subtle kick of those rear tail hooks. This will give you a good idea of how strong and powerful they are as Nemo comes up with a long backward tail walk. Stand up and walk all the way in. That's a long forward tail walk. It's the most difficult type of tail walking that we have. It goes against the dolphin's natural swimming motion, and they actually have to build up their rear tail muscles to do this. So Stormy goes out there one more time. He's going to give you another look at what it looks like as he comes back into the center. Communicate with the dolphins and the common language we share with them. A jump in the center by Nemo, Stormy, and Whitney. And always look out for Angie. Angie's the star of our show. And she does like make her presence known every once in a while with a nice big backflip. One thing that's real important while you're with us here at Seven Seas, we never have lungs because they breathe air. They breathe their air through a hole on the top of their head. It's called their blowhole. The blowhole is a direct connection down into the dolphin's lungs. This is so they don't take in any water when they're breathing. But by forcing air through their blowhole, a dolphin can make a lot of noise. And the dolphins go out and take it easy with a nice slow back flow. You'll notice that they're too fast flow, and then bring them back to the body. Now the front flippers on a dolphin are called pectoral fins. They're not used for grasping objects. Dolphins use them for steering. It doesn't take a great deal of training to manipulate objects with them.
The dolphins have a very special characteristic, and that happens to be a sonar system called echolocation. Now, dolphins use this sonar system out in the wild to navigate and find food when the water is too dark or murky to use their normal eyesight. Well, it looks like one of our dolphins, they do not hurt him in any way. He can take them off at any time simply by squinting his eyes. Looks like Wendy will be participating also. Now, to tell the dolphins apart, Wendy will be wearing the eye cups with red in the center, and Nemo will be wearing eye cups with blue in the centers. Well, by this time, you might be asking yourself, how are the dolphins able to retrieve the correct color ring? Because Nemo has to retrieve the blue ring, and Wendy has to retrieve the red. Well, the answer to that question lies in the sound you're about to hear over our speaker. These sounds that you're hearing are a recording of the noises that the animals make while they are participating in echolocation. These noises are emitted from their forehead, also known as their melon. They go out into the water, bounce off objects, and the echo returns to them through their lower jaw. Now, the echo is important.
Watch right over here. Stormy and Lydia with double access. And don't feel left out over on the other side because they're already on their way. Stormy and Lydia. So as they get set, the dolphins don't always get food as a reward. The dolphins enjoy a variety of games and toys, tickles and scratches, and those can be used as rewards just as well. Nemo goes out with a jump in the center of our pool. We're going to get set to spotlight our other male, Stormy. Stormy will be playing a game of catch, but he'll be playing it the hard way. He'll be jumping 10 to 12 feet above the surface of the water to catch his red rubber ball right in his mouth. So let's see how Marty's throw is today. As Stormy gets set, he's down there picking up some speed. He's up. And Marty says he missed it, but little you folks know that yesterday, Marty could not complete a ball catch to save her soul up here. It's all in the wrist. Everybody knows that our dolphins have to have at least a halfway decent throw in order to make a good catch. So Marty's going to try and redeem herself. The rest of the dolphins don't mind when they don't connect because they actually get a free piece of fish for staying out of Stormy's way. All the jumps here have been designed for safety. It's very important for the dolphins to have a clear exit and re-entry back in the water. So Marty's feeling the pressure now. Can she do it? Stormy's down there hoping that she can as he comes up there with his flippers.
This will give you a good idea of the dolphins' excellent eyesight. Dolphins are able to see just as well above the water as they can below. The dolphins are able to look up through the surface of the water from below, compensate for the distortion that the surface of the water causes, and still manage to hit the ball. Now, all the dolphins have their own style of hitting the ball. Angie likes to wait until the ball slows down just a bit, and if the dolphins should miss the ball in any way, it's usually due to timing and not due to their eyesight. Well, you also might be wondering how we can tell the dolphins apart here at Seven Seas. Well, for you visiting us for the first time, it actually might be a little difficult. They all very much look the same, but actually they have different markings and colorations and even very different personalities. And maybe by the end of the show, you'll be able to tell them apart as well as we can. A fine job on the tetherball game.
Stormy, Nemo, Wendy all come up with a long background back in 1979. She is one of our younger animals. She is our youngest female. As she comes up, and her partner is Stormy, also 13 years old. They arrived together. That means they came here together and went through all their basic training at the same time. Next up is Nemo. He's 17 years old. He's been here since 1976. And that leaves us with one last dolphin, but certainly not least. As a dolphin we're very, very proud of here at Seven Seas. Her name is Angie. She's quite special to us. Angie's been here since 1968, and all that time, Angie has performed in over 21,000 consecutive dolphin shows. She's very, very special to us. She's the oldest and the largest. Angie is 8 feet 7 inches long, and she's 450 pounds in weight. So after this long introduction, we'd like to bring Angie up with a terrific round of applause at 33 years of age. This is Angie. Well, it looks like they're feeling they are insane. So Angie's down there at a higher level, make things a little tougher on our star dolphin as we raise it up. Now Angie's going to have to put a little bit more effort into this jump in order to clear it at this new higher level. So Angie has received her cue. Now she goes down 25 feet to the very bottom of our pool and she looks up at the red and white float that's suspended at the end of it. This tells her how high she needs to jump in order to clear it. Boys, cheer on as Angie goes up and over. She really needs to work to clear it. But Angie, a couple minutes right now, Dave's going to get pretty tired. He might lower that a little. But Angie's in the boat as she goes up and over and a fine job by Angie. Well, so far today, you've seen Marty up here and she's been playing with these dolphins, having all the fun. Don't you think it would be a good idea if everybody got to play with the dolphins today? Now, don't try to pull me over with all that enthusiasm. Let's try this again. Wouldn't everybody like to play with the dolphins today? Well, that's a lot better. We have a game that everybody can play with them. Now, as you know, dolphins eat fish. And out in the wild research, they're virtually harmless. And the dolphins have been known to whack them out of the water. They speed close to 400 miles an hour. So if you have something up here, it's pretty valuable. You've got your new camcorder, your lunch, a certain child you've grown fond of. Keep your hands out in front of you to protect these things. Also, everybody has a job during our game, and it's called clapping along to the music, and this is very important. Remember, dolphins have ears, and they can hear all this, and it just might make them play our game a little bit faster. So now get up together. Remember to watch out for flying beach balls and clap to that music. 1, 2, 3, let's whack some fish up here.
developed a very special relationship between trainer and dolphin. This takes a great deal of time in and out of the water. Much of what you are about to see is spontaneous. Some of what you see has been trained just for fun. It's our favorite part of the show, and we hope that you enjoy it as much as we do.